Welcome to this month's Pello Perspective. My name's Alex Mintorn, proudly representing Pello in the Upper North Shore. I love this time of year for two reasons. Firstly, there's an abundance of beautiful homes like the one I'm standing out the front of that have waited all year for the most beautiful time to sell a home. The gardens are looking beautiful, the weather is balmy, and there's an excitement about the countdown for Christmas. The countdown for Christmas drives one thing which helps an agent navigating a negotiation, and that's urgency. The days are slipping away before we know that the supply tap of new properties going to come to market are going to come to an abrupt halt. Conversations with buyers at the moment are a combination of considering stock that's on the market, but asking questions about is there any more stock? And it's comforting to know that quite comfortably, the property that's available on the market is all that buyer really has to explore until around about middle to end of January 2025. It's also encouraging to see that economically, things seem to be coming into place. The most recent CPI data is inflation in the September quarter at 2.8%, falling within the RBA's band range of 2 to 3%, meaning the work that the RBA has done with increasing interest rates, using it like a blunt tool to curb inflation, has finally worked. And it's giving buyers the optimism that maybe not immediately, but at some stage through 2025, people can look forward to some respite by interest rates maybe coming off a little bit. Certainly, I look forward to that moment as well. Confidence is everything in a residential market. It's families that are working, making huge sacrifices to send kids to these beautiful schools close by. And if they can look forward to confidence and better news in the future, then we're going to start to see their behaviour and how they negotiate and interact on the purchase of a property improving. As such, we've had some phenomenal results in the last 4 weeks. 3 standout results come to mind. The first of which, right round the corner from where I'm at the moment, 26 Kintor Street in Wahroonga, a dress circle position and on just over 1,800 square metres. That property sold within 4 days of going on the market. In those 4 days, we showed 22 buyers the property. Bidding started at 5.8, it slowed at 6.2 to 6.5, and then it was stopped going to formal market with a knockout bid of $7 million. The second sale representing the new house market was at 29 Stanley Street in St Ives, a beautiful home built by Felton Homes on just under 1,000 square metres, went to formal marketing campaign. After 5 weeks, we had bids ranging from 4.8 all up to 5.2, and we ended up closing an offer out at $5,550,000 above the vendor's reserve to a local buyer. Instead of building, opted to take the easy course and buy the completed brand new property. We are seeing positivity in that new build space, like at 29 Stanley Street, and I think that has a lot to do with price inflation on building materials and also labour. For an owner to go to market with a new property takes out a lot of risk, both in time and also cost, and we're still seeing strength in that new home space. At the other end of the price point, my colleague Connor Goggins sold a 2-bedroom unit just under 100 square metres, sold for a whopping $1,440,000 to a local buyer that will be downsizing. Seeing confidence in the entry-level price point as well as that premium price point gives me a phenomenal amount of confidence for the new year. There's still 4 to 6 weeks left of this year's market trading. If you're a buyer looking to secure your beautiful home before Christmas, please feel free to reach out to myself or the team. We're selling some phenomenal property. The one behind me at 29 Grosvenor Street in Wahroonga, a dress circle position, a statement character home with 30 metres frontage. This beautiful home has 5 luxury bedrooms and a tennis court on perfectly level manicured gardens. The other statement property, an iconic Pymble mansion is at 43 Livingston Avenue in Pymble. With over 600 square metres of living space, this property represents a home beyond its comparable proportions. That home, being marketed between $6.5 million and $7 million, with amazing proximity to PLC, represents a statement property in a convenient location. My thoughts about the feel of the property market is also backed up by some raw data. Auction clearance rates are hovering between 60 and 65%, which indicates two things. Firstly, there are buyers that are turning up with confidence to bid and secure a property. It also indicates that vendors are taking market. Now, we're not talking situations where they're taking below what a property is worth, but they're bringing into line expectations which might have been ambitious, but also settling on a premium price. Average days on market, they've hovered around that 22 to 24 days on market, and we're seeing a lot of urgency created in campaigns, which is resulting in buyers making offers before auction and closing before the big day. The run up to Christmas is exciting. There's beautiful homes that are going to trade, and there's also a lot of owners that will start to think about plans for 2025. And it's not too early to start a conversation with myself or the team. Getting presentation right is so important to making sure you have that first impression make a positive impact on a buyer. We're helping a lot of owners at the moment with improvements to presentation that move the needle on price. Thanks very much for tuning into this month's Pello Perspective. And as always, we'll see you on Saturday for the usual Saturday market wrap. Have a great day, and we'll catch you later.